ジューシーから揚げナンバーワンワン。トゥットゥルー。はいおかり。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。はいおかり。じゃあね。
Okay.
トゥットゥルー。
Well, here we are back again, but
はいおかり。
we're going to jump back
だが
to last week.
I am mad scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch. クレサテーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。クレサテーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。クレサテーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。
ジューシーから揚げナンバーワンワン。
すべてはシャインズゲートの選択である。食べた？
おはようおかり。
Oh no. Nightbot's gonna trigger everything.
ジューシーから揚げナンバーワンワン。
Every time Nightbot goes off, it's
今
gonna
を逃す
trigger all
と
of the things.
いろいろ面倒なことに巻き込まれるかもしれないから。
Caducer had the same thought as me.
あんたの目的はマユリを救うことであってセルンへの復讐じゃないでしょ。
クリスティーナ。
私たちが作ったタイムリープマシンのせいで犠牲が出るのは気持ちのいいことじゃない。
Well, the real question is, can you find the secret emoji only triggers that I did not mention?
そうだな。
I'll give you a few hints. They're related to core things about the game. FB's phone is in my possession. There's no longer any reason to stay on this world line. It's only a matter of time until the police come looking for us. I should send the email immediately. When I do, the present will be reconstructed. Denoji will still be alive. Moeko will still be in contact with FB.
クリスティーナ。
At last, the IBM 5100 will return to me.
ティーナも禁止。
I just need to think about saving Mayuri, and all will be well.
ダルはもうラボに来ていると思うか？
電話してみる。
I'll send the same message I tried to send earlier from
クリ
Moeko's
ス
phone.
ティーナ。
Only this time it will be from FB's phone. When Moeka sees it, she'll believe it to be an order from FBU. Knowing her dependencies on FB, she'll obey without question.
トゥットゥルー。
It makes me sick to be taking advantage of Moeka's vulnerabilities like this. How am I any different from FB?
あと5分くらいでラボに着くって。
トゥットゥルー。グッモーニー。
Probably multiple numbers at the same time. So we just wait until then.
ねえ、さっき店長の家でのことだけど。
After closing her phone, Caducer glances at Moeka and lowers her voice.
トゥットゥルー。はいおかり。
見張ってて
トゥットゥルー。
銃声が。
おはよう。トゥットゥルー。ああおかり。トゥットゥルー。
直後ぐらいにあの子の姿見た。
あの子。
I ask, even though I already know the answer. There's only one person it could be.
なえちゃん。家の裏口から走り去っていった。
Yeah?
呼び止めようとしたら目があったわ。
I'm getting really close. Chapter 10 is the last chapter, and then if I do things right, there'll be the true end after that, which should be next week. It happened right after she heard the gunshot. If that's true, then Naya saw her father die. She saw her father die and ran away.
ああ、オカリン。トゥットゥルー。
全てはシュタインズゲートの選択である。
There's a knock on the door. Someone's here.
はい、オカリン。
Who? Look, no hands. Somebody type something that triggers something. Type it. No hands. Oh, come on. Okay. Hands up here. Moeka, who had been squatting by the entrance, slowly lifts her head. This is wrong. The timing's too perfect. Day Kiryu Moeka dies. This world line has already approved that fate. Has it come for her already? Moeka reaches for the doorknob.
よせ、開けるな。
I try to stop her,
トゥットゥ
but too late.
クリスティ
Moeka's
ー
already
ナ。
turning around, already turning the doorknob. The door opens slowly, and there stands
ル。こんにちは。
an innocent greeting. A child's voice, familiar. How did she find this place? How did she get here? Why did she come here? He ran away. Our eyes met. Right after I heard the gunshot. That's probably the order of.
トゥットゥルー。はい、オカリン。トゥットゥルー。おはよう。トゥットゥルー。ああ、オカリン。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。じゃあねー。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。
食べたの意味で。
おはよう、オカリン。おーい。トゥットゥルー。
参れ。
トゥットゥルー。クリスチャン、トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。グッモーニング。じゃあね。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。
It might be. I went back to the chapter just before the last chapter. Naya steps up to Moeka. Moeka's body blocks my view. The next instant, Moeka drops to her knees like a string-cut puppet. An innocent laugh. Hands dyed with blood. A cleaver in her hand.
嘘でしょ。
嘘じゃない。
Aya's lips twist into a victorious sneer. She looks straight at me, her eyes burning with intense hatred. Those aren't the eyes of a child. What's going on here? Is this really Nai?
私は許さない。
venom in her voice. It chills me to the bone.
父さんを死に追いやったお前たちを絶対に許さないから。
Don't worry too much, my friend. This doesn't actually happen in the anime.
私がこの手で殺してやるまで許さないから。
Kudisa and I stare in shocked silence. Neither of us can move a muscle.
岡部倫太郎。
My heart skips a beat. I feel like someone just walked over my grave.
お前は15年後に殺す。それまで怯えて待ってなさい。
Nai tosses the knife away and leaves, laughing all the while.
トゥットゥル
Oh no.
ー。はい、おかり。
God damn it, Nightbot.
はい、おかり。じゃあね。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。はい、おかり。トゥットゥルー。だが、男だ。
I am mad scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch. クレサテーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。クレサテーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。クレサテーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。
ジューシーから揚げナンバーワンワン。
全てはシャインズゲートの選択である。
今のはなんだ。悪魔か。何かが取り付いていたのか。
My entire body is shaking. I have to struggle just to move a finger.
いや、それよりも萌香が。
Orika's clothes are soaked in blood. There's a gaping wound in her abdomen, where Nai stabbed her.
落ち着け。
Kudisu yells for me to come to my senses. And then she takes out her phone.
キリュウさんの容体を見て、私は救急車を。待って。それより先に D メールを送ってしまった方がいいのかもしれない。
Even now, Kudisu is calm. I feel an irrational surge of anger at her composure. But I know that she's right. Once I send the D-mail, this world line will be undone. I know that. But I still run to Morika's side. When I lift her up in my arms, I see that her chest is already covered in blood.
萌香、
She's my enemy.
しっかりしろ。おい。
She killed my Yuri.
聞こえるか、萌香。
I can't understand her. I can't forgive her. And yet I can't help but call her name. Because in a sense, she's a victim too. Morika slowly opens her eyes. Her eyes are blank and unfocused. She's fading fast. She tries to speak, but her voice catches in her throat. I bring my ear closer to her lips.
私はあなたの大切な人を殺したから。
Not on this world line, but on others.
よ、
The will of fate.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
I silently squeeze Morika's hand. Morika doesn't squeeze back. She no longer has the strength.
私にとっては FB しかいなくて、私
私にとっての居場所、そこだけ守るためなら殺す。恨まれて当然。ごめん。
許すよ。
The words come to my lips, unbidden. But as soon as I speak them, I understand why. Moeka does not kill Mayuri on this world line. Even if she could, it would not happen until tomorrow. This Moeka, the one dying in my arms, is innocent. And yet, even now she says, I'm sorry. How can I not answer her?
許す。
Perhaps the words are meaningless. Forgiving Moeka will not cure Naya's hate. Neither will Moeka's death. I don't even know if I truly mean what I'm saying. But still, I remember what Kurisu said. My goal is to save Mayuri, not avenge her. So here, now,
お前を許す。
the anguish seems to fade from Moeka's face. Her eyes slowly close. A tear slides down Moeka's cheek. Her hand slips from my grasp. She is no longer breathing. Biting my lip, I lay Moeka to rest on the floor. I place her purple phone in her hands.
岡部
Kurisu calls to me in a weak voice.
D メールを送るべきだと思う。もう準備はできてる。
Moeka and FB are gone, but Mayuri's fate remains unchanged. The universe still demands her death.
なあ、クリスティーナ。D メールを送って。ダイバージェンスが変わったら、モエカはそこで生きていると思うか？それとも死んだままだと思うか？
あんたが言っていたアトラクタフィールド理論で考えるなら、ダイバージェンスが 1% 以上なら生きている確率は高くなる。ごめん、こんな思いやりもクソもない言い方しかできなくて。
いや、いいんだ。
I stand up. Moeka's blood clings to my hands. It won't come off even when I wipe with a tissue. I stop trying and take out FB's phone. I nod to Kurisu. He calls Daru and tells him to activate the phone wave. Name started to change. I take one last look at Moeka's body lying there. Causality is a strange and terrifying thing. At the beginning of all this, Moeka killed Mayuri. But now Moeka lies dead, while Mayuri still lives. All because I changed the past. Moeka, if you're gonna apologize for a sin you didn't commit, then I must apologize as well. I am responsible for twisting your fate. And for twisting the fate to Nojinai. I ruined that innocent girl's life. Made her something other than what she was meant to be. Is it okay to just leave her like this? Of course. If I send the D-mail now, this world line will be undone. Naya's twisted fate will be corrected. There's no point worrying about it. I shouldn't burden myself with any more problems. Is this really okay? Of course it is. Send the D-mail. That's all I need to do. Why won't my fingers move? I already know what I need to do. And yet,
岡部、
さっきのあの子、様子が変じゃなかったか？
あの子って苗ちゃんのこと？
I nod.
まるで別人みたいだった。
15年後に殺すってどういう意味なんだ？
It bothers me. Does she know something? What was she implying?
岡部、気にすることない。D メールを今すぐ送って。それで何もかも解決よ。
I put FB's phone in my pocket.
見なかったことにはできない。
Naya's crime is partly my responsibility. And I need to know what she meant when she promised to kill me 15 years from now.
タイムリープする。ラボに戻ろう。
Kurisu sighs, but I pretend not to hear it.
というか、敵って。
Kurisu glances at Morika, then whispers into my ear.
彼女は敵じゃないの？
今は朝の7時前だな。
は？そうだけど、何よ、いきなり。
After time leaping 4 hours back, I find myself in front of the station. This is right after Morika and I met with Kurisu after returning from Narita Airport. After this comes the Tanoji residence. Morika is standing a few meters away, kicking the dirt in boredom. Morika was dead just a few minutes ago, but now she's perfectly fine. I feel no surprise. I suppose I've grown accustomed to this particular facet of time travel. After all, I've seen Mayuri come back to life countless times already. There's one other thing experience has taught me. Today, Morika and Tanoji will die, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. I know it's cruel, but I didn't come back here to save them. I don't have the means to, and it isn't my problem. The problem is Nai. We arrive in front of Tanoji's house, just like we did before our time leaped. But this time, I wait outside with Kurisu. Morika enters alone, expressionless as ever. While we wait outside, I tell Kurisu what's about to happen. I also tell her to wait a little while after she hears the gunshot. Then go inside and take Tanoji's phone. It feels like an eternity passes in silence. And then... Kurisu gasps. Her body goes stiff.
本当に銃声が。
I immediately look around. Just as Kurisu told me, I see a girl come out of the window. She walks away quickly, but at the same time, taking care not to make a sound. That's not how a child acts after witnessing her father's death.
待て!
Nai looks over her shoulder. She spears me with eyes full of hatred. That alone is enough to make me shiver. It's pitiful, but a tiny little girl is making me nervous. Something is very wrong here. This Nai is like a completely different person. I want to know her true identity. That's why I time leaped instead of sending the D-mail. Nai is still running, ignoring my calls to stop. I run after her. Out of shape though I may be, I'm still more than a match for a 12-year-old girl. The distance between us quickly shortens. Naya keeps running, occasionally looking back at me and grinding her teeth in a very unchildlike manner. Normally, a child being chased by a man will cry and scream things like, "Stay away," or "Help." But this girl says nothing. The only sound is her heavy breathing. I call out to her once more, when she's nearly in arm's reach. Unexpectedly, Naya slows down, and eventually stops to catch her breath. It looks like she's realized she can't get away. From the sound of her breathing, she must be at her limit. We're alone. Kurisu and Mariko must still be at the house. And the streets are empty thanks to the Onbone holidays. Perfect. I was afraid someone might report me as a child molester. Now I can get what I need to know out of this strange girl who looks like Nai. I call out to her as I catch my breath.
お前は本当に天王寺苗か
Nai glares at me as she catches her breath.
お前はこれから桐生萌香を殺すつもりなんだろ
そうよ。
She punks away through nonchalant reply with a cruel smile. That is not the face of a child.
父親の復讐か
お前と桐生萌香は父さんを殺した。
店長は自殺したんだ自分で頭を打ち抜いたそれに俺たちが行かなくてもあの男は自殺していただろう逆恨みだ
そんなの知ったことじゃない。
What?
父さんが死んだ時、桐生萌香はその場にいた。でも父さんが死ぬのを止めなかった。だから許さない。お前もだ、岡部倫太郎。あの場にはいなかったけど、お前に関わらなければ父さんは死ななくて済んだ。
Wait. Is she blaming me for finding the IBM 5100? How the hell was I supposed to know?
だがお前はすぐには殺さない。殺せないからね。
The tiny little girl, barely half my height, looks up at me with a smile that chills my blood.
お前を殺すのは15年後。それまでせいぜい怯え続けるんだ。
I get on my knees and grab Nai by the shoulders. I hold back my terror and meet her stare for stare. And yet, this girl doesn't even flinch.
お前は誰なんだ
She isn't to Noji Nai.
15年後に殺すってどういう意味なんだ
そのままの意味だよ。お前は15年後に私が殺した。
Killed? Why is she using past tense? Nai laughs once, a harsh and mocking sound. Then she leans in and whispers.
わからないのか？今こう言った？お前は誰なんだって。私は天王寺苗だよ。間違いなくな。ただし私は15年先の記憶まで思い出している。
No. Did she?
タイムリープ
Nai suddenly whips out a knife, hitting me completely off guard. Nai drives a knife into the elbow of my right arm, which was grabbing her shoulder. Blood sprays onto Nai's face, but she doesn't even blink. Instead, she laughs. Just like she laughed when she killed Noriko. The intense brain pain brings me to my knees. For a moment I panic, but somehow I manage to convince myself that I'm fine. I won't die here, I tell myself. This world, I won't accept that. It just like Naya said herself. It's not that she won't kill me. She can't. If she tried, something would surely interfere.
お前を殺した時のこと教えてあげよっか。なんかレジスタンスの創始者とか言ってセルンに歯向かってたみたいだけど、私が拉致して監禁してやって考えつく限りのありとあらゆる拷問を加えてやったよ。お前は痛みに泣きわめきクソとしょんべんをまき散らしながら私に命乞いをした。実に醜かったよ、岡部倫太郎。しょうがないから最後に私自身の手で喉をかき切ってやった後、気が済むまでメット刺しにしたのよ。一体何回刺したか私でもわからないぐらいにね。それが15年後のお前が迎える最後だ。父さんを殺したお前を待っている運命だ。
Naya grabs my arm and digs her tiny fingers into the wound. My nerves burst into flame. Not just in my arm, but throughout my entire body. The pain forces the air out of my lungs in a blood-curdling scream. I can't shake off Naya's hands. I can't even move a finger against the pain.
セルンはお前の作ったタイムリープマシンを回収して15年もの間一切手をつけずに保管したままだったんだ。私はそれに目をつけたの。15年後ラウンダーになった私はお前を殺してからそれを使ってここまで戻ってきた。一度にたった48時間しか遡れない欠陥品だから随分苦労したけど。
To travel 15 years and 48 hours, the increments would take. Damn. I can't calculate through the pain.
単純計算で2738回だ。他にもいろいろあったせいで実際の回数はきっと倍以上だけどな。自分が何回タイムリープしたかなんてとっくに忘れたよ。
Now I get it. When I came to this world line, I went back to the lab after learning of Marika's suicide. And once I got there, I found evidence someone had used the time loop machine. So that was Naya's final time loop. Naya keeps staring into my eyes as her fingers crawl deeper into my wound. I bite my lip in a desperate attempt to bear the pain. My blood won't stop flowing. It collects in a puddle and stains the asphalt dark red.
私はこの復讐のためだけに生きてきた。誰にも邪魔はさせない。絶対に桐生萌香も殺してやる。この手でだ。自殺なんてさせるもんか。そんな生ぬるい死に方で逃がしたりはしない。
たったそれだけのために15年もの歳月を遡ってきたのかよ。
She's insane. And it was Marika and I who made her that way. We turned an innocent little girl into a creature of hatred, starved for vengeance. We stole 15 years of her life. 15 years I can't understand what it's like to live with such hatred for so long.
たったそれだけだと。
Naya's slender fingers pry deeper into my wound, so deep I can feel her fingers against my bone.
お前たちにとってはたったそれだけかもしれないが、私にとってはお前と桐生萌香を殺すことだけが全てなんだよ。
それで萌香を殺してその後はどうするつもりだ。
その後
遡っていた15年をもう一度やり直すのか。
そんなものに何の価値がある。価値なんてないんだ。
She does not cry. She does not sneer. Her voice is flat and emotionless, as she speaks these words. There's nothing more I can say to this girl that I destroyed. At last, Naya lets go of my arm. She looks in disgust at her hands, now covered in my blood.
お前は今何もしなくていい。ただ怯え、後悔し続けろ、岡部倫太郎。15年後に私が迎えに行く時まで。
I'm powerless to stop her from running away. Dry laughter leaks out of my mouth. That girl is disconnected from causality, just like I am. I asked her what she would do after killing Morika. She didn't answer. The first time she lived those 15 years, all she had was revenge. And after time leaping thousands of times, she exacted that revenge. How will she live those 15 years the second time around? Will she kill me again? Will her revenge be complete then? Or will it continue forever? Until she even forgets why? The thought squeezes my heart like a vice. Does time travel bring nothing but pain? We built a time machine out of curiosity. We were fools. If not for our meddling, CERN would not have targeted us. Mayuri would not have died. Suzuha would not have had the time to travel to the past. Phyllis would not have lost her father twice. Yukiko would not have had to forsake her feelings for me. And Morika would not have killed Mayuri. Kudisu runs up to me. She turns pale at the sight of my bleeding arm.
あんた、その傷どうしたの？大丈夫？
She kneels in front of me. Worry is etched on her face.
携帯は
持ってきたけど。
Kudisu hands me FB's phone. I take it and start typing out the mail with my left hand.
説明してよ。その傷はどうしたの？救急車呼んだ方がいい？
落ち着け。今から D メールを送る。
あ、そうか。世界線が変わればこの傷もなくなるのかな。
Yes, but who cares about my wound? Denoji's death, Morika's death, the damage to Naya's soul will all be undone. That's what matters. I finish the mail and take a breath.
なあ、どうして店長は萌香を殺さなかったんだろうな。
どういうこと？
Any rounder who finds an IBM 5100 is silenced. No exceptions. That's what Denoji said. In that case, the one who should have been eliminated first was Morika. You found the IBM 5100 in the first place. And yet, Denoji got contact with her instead. And when we exposed his true identity, he shot himself, not Morika.
俺は思うんだ。やっぱり店長は萌香を助けたかったんだよ。
Perhaps that's just wishful thinking. Perhaps I'm just looking for an ounce of comfort in all this suffering. Even if that was Denoji's intention, it was meaningless. Morika will die today, whether by her own hand or Naya's. It doesn't matter. However,
ベータ世界線ではそうなるといいな。
they are the enemy. I should hate them for killing Mayuri. But in some sense, Denoji, Morika, and Nai are all just victims of my foolish experiments. I pray that they can live normal lives, at least on the Beta World line. For their sake as well as Mayuri's, I must send this email.
悪いな。苗。
Once this email is sent, this world line will be undone.
お前の復讐は果たされない。
The world shatters, warps, and reforms. Eventually those sensations disappear, and the color gradually returns to the world. I find myself standing in the street near the lab. The burning pain in my arm is suddenly gone. I look down. There's no wound, no blood. Instead, I'm holding a convenience store bag with 2 bottles of Dr. Pepper. I guess it worked. I head straight for Morika's apartment. When I get there, Morika opens the door normally and peeks out at me. He looks fine. No signs of despair, no blood stain by the door, no knife either.
岡部君、ここどうやって調べ？
少し時間を潰させてもらうぞ。
I barge into the room. The hour of Morika's death passes with no sign of Nai. The world line has changed. Morika's right in front of me, but she sends me mail. It feels like forever since we last conversed this way, like this.
必要ないとは。
My supervisor told me to stop looking.
FB からストップが。
How do you know about FB? Where did you get that information? Oh, FB is still alive. I feel relief, but also fear. I mustn't forget that he is my enemy. For now, however, I'm more interested in what Morika just said. FB canceled her mission to retrieve the IBM 5100.
任務達成はすなわち処分確定。扱いとしては犬っつうより家畜だな。
I recall his last words. Perhaps he canceled her mission so they wouldn't be eliminated. If that's the truth, then maybe he really was trying to save Morika.
ただ怯え後悔し続けろ岡部倫太郎。15年後に私が迎えに行く時まで。
I wonder what happened to Nai. I can't get that childish, yet hate-filled voice out of my head. On that world, I turned an innocent girl into a murderer. I bite my lip hard enough to draw blood. I won't fear you, Nai, nor will I repent. That world line has already been undone. But how will things turn out in this new world line? There's no point thinking about it. If the plan worked, the IBM 5100 should already be back in my possession. And if that's the case, then there's no need to stay on this world line either. On the way back to the lab, I stop by the Brown 2 workshop and peek through the window. The 42-inch CRT is powered on, and Tanoji, FB, is lounging in front of it, reading the sports pages. FB is still alive. His daughter Nai has no reason to hate anyone now. I climb the stairs to the lab. There's nobody here. There's nobody there but Kurisu.
桐生萌香のアパートに行ったか。
は？
Kurisu pauses her at-channel browsing session to look at me in confusion.
萌香さんのアパート？私が？行ってないけど。
そうか。
どういうことよ。
いや、言っていないならいいんだ。
I cut across the lounge and head straight for the development room. In the middle of that room sits the time leap machine. After a glance at the time leap machine, I scan the shelves. A large, familiar cardboard box. I was right. Inside the box is the IBM 5100, a legendary retro PC, stolen from me by a twist of fate. At last, it has returned. The long battle is finally over. I did it. We can save Mayuri.
Super Haka! Super Haka, come on!
I can't contain my excitement. My heart is beating like a jackhammer.
橋田ならいないわよ。コミマに行くって言ってたじゃない。
Oh, right. In that case, he won't return till evening. I can't wait that long. So I fire up the time machine and leap. As shape and color return to the world, I see Daru in front of his computer, sleepily playing an eroge. Denise was napping on the sofa. You probably just got done with her all-nighter on the time loop machine. Mayuri is not around. He probably went to Lukako's, begging him to cosplay.
Daru! Christina!
Denise jerks awake.
これよりオペレーションベルダンディ最終フェーズを開始する。
My sonorous declaration earns only blank stares. Why are they so slow?
ダル IBN5100 だ。だからではない。 IBN5100 があるのだよ。
そりゃあるっしょ。オカリンが持ってきたんじゃん。
そう、俺が持ってきた。柳林神社からな。
オカリン、今日はやけにテンション高くね。
ちょっとぐらい寝かせろよ。
Kadisha rubs her eyes and complains. She looks dead tired.
徹夜明けなんだから。
ダル、一つ聞くが IBN5100 の使い方について勉強はしたか？
あ、まあ一応。コミマ前のクソ忙しい時期に僕って偉すぎじゃね？イギリスだったらナイトの称号もらえるレベル。
ならば今日からお前のことをさあスーパーハッカーと呼ぼう。
だが断る。
くだらない会話は自重しろ。頭が痛くなる。
Daru knows how to use the IBM 5100. Then we can hack CERN right now.
全ラボ面に告げる。
Mayuri is not here, but that's actually more convenient.
長き戦いにいよいよ決着をつける時が来た。すなわちラグナロックが開始されるのだ。本作戦の概要はすなわちセルン本部の最深部に隠された極秘データを IBN5100 によるクラッキングで破壊することである。エシュロンなる卑劣な電子機器により奴らは我らの極秘情報をかすめ取った。あまつさえそれをもとに我らを特定し、我らが開発した人類の夢タイムマシンの強奪をも目論んだ。研究機関でありながらその裏で時空の支配者の座を望み非道なるゼリーマン実験を行う奴らに今こそ正義の鉄槌を下そうではないか。そして真の時空の支配者がどちらなのか奴らの目にしかと刻みつけてやれ。戦いが終わった時世界を陰で牛耳る支配構造はついに崩壊し再構成されるだろう。そう我らが望んだ混沌がついに訪れるのだ。
まあうるさい。
Kurisu gets fed up and rises from the sofa.
一体何なの？
オカリンの心の闇は誰にもわからんでござる。
そもそも設定じゃ岡部は狂気のマッドサイエンティストじゃなかった？なのになんで正義の鉄槌とか言っちゃってるんだ。
ついカッとなってやったんじゃね？今は反省してるかも。
お前たちごちゃごちゃ言っていないで準備しろ。
準備って何ぞ？
だから今言っただろう。セルンへのクラッキングだ。
クラッキングは良くないと思う。
なんという優等生的発言。お前は委員長か。
捕まりたいの？
そういう問題ではない。
I fight the urge to grind my teeth. Instead, I fix Kurisu with my stare.
俺はこのターニングポイントへ到達するためにこれまで戦ってきた。今こそアルファ世界線を離脱しマユリを救う。邪魔をするというなら誰だろうと許さん。絶対にだ。
岡部、
必死すぎ。
I've got good reason. To them, only half an hour has passed since the sunlight machine was built. But to me, many years have passed since this ordeal began.
頼む。
I bow my head deeply.
俺の願いを聞いてくれ。
Or else my Yuri will die. And in 26 years, the world will be ruled by CERN. Suzuha's sacrifice will have been for nothing. Daru clasps me on the shoulder, then smiles broadly, and thrusts his thumb skyward.
別にあんたのためにクラッキングするんじゃないんだからね。
これはひどい。
I burst out in laughter. Sir Super Haka, Tsundere version, is here to save the day. I couldn't have asked for a better right-hand man. Daru hooks up the Abian 5100's PC. I explain the situation one more time. Let's hope this is the last.
つまり全ての元凶は俺が最初にダルに当てて送ったメールにある。それがセルンのエシュロンに捕らえられてしまったせいでラウンダーに目をつけられた。結果マユリは殺され、俺たち3人はセルンに拉致され、タイムリープマシンは強奪される。
Some years after that, I assume, Daru and I will escape and form the resistance to which Suzuha belonged.
どれだけ回避しようとしてもダメだった。世界はアトラクタフィールド理論により同じ結末へと収束してしまう。
それもし全部妄想だったらオカリンはラノベ作家になれると思うお。
事実だ。全てな。マユリの死を避けるためには。
And to free Suzuha's future from CERN.
アルファ世界線から脱出するしかない。これまでに歪ませた事象を全て取り消すことでそれは可能になると俺は考えている。つまり目指すべきは俺がダルに最初の D メールを送る前のベータ世界線。そこへ到達するためエシュロンに捉えられた最初のメールデータをセルンのデータベースから削除しなくてはならないのだ。
If what Suzuha said is correct, then erasing the data will take us over 1% divergence and back to the beta world line. It was just one short email, barely 36 bytes, but it changed the course of human history. The butterfly effect.
面白いわね。
Kurisu mutters as she sips her hot coffee. It looks like she's already recovered from her exhaustion.
マキセ氏は信じるん？
仮説としてはね。できれば客観的データが欲しいところだけど、それはさすがに無理だし。
安心しろ。 お前が改良を施したタイムリープマシンの出来はガチだった。
当然でしょ。
She doesn't deny it. That's just like Kurisu.
それに IBN5100 でのハッキングはもともと予定してたことだし、とにかくアクセスしてみて、もしそこにメールデータが存在していたなら岡部の言葉は事実だと証明される。
要するに考えるな、感じるんだということですね。わかります。
いや、逆にわかんないけど。
考えるよりやってみろということだ。
Dadu extracts his massive body from the space behind the desk, plops himself down on the chair, and wipes away his sweat.
つなぎ終わったお。ちょっと設定いじらないとダメだけど、10分しないうちに始められる。
よし。
それにしても元凶となった最初のメールね。それってあれでしょ？ ATF で見せてもらったやつ。私が死んでたとかなんとか。
そうだ。ラジカンでお前が殺されているのを目撃した俺はダルにそれを伝えるメールを送った。ダルはたまたま電話レンジカッコ仮の実験中で放電現象が起きて。
My voice trails off. Something is telling me to stop. Fear rises in my chest. A sudden, terrible certainty that I am missing something vital. I frantically replay the conversation in my head. We must cancel all of our changes to the timeline so far. The very first email started it all. The one that said I died or something. Return to the world line that existed before I sent the first email. An icy fist seizes my heart, and I turn to Kurisu with a look of pure terror. Our eyes meet. Those eyes of her no longer show the sharp defiance from when we first met. Instead, they glow warmly with the light of curiosity.
何よ。
I was right. I had missed something vital. Something dire. The world line I set my sights on to save Mayuri. The world line upon which Suzu has staked her hope for the future. The world line my last post to reach at the end of this long struggle. On that world line, Mayuri lives. On that world line, CERN fails. And on that world line, on the 8th floor of Vatican, Makise Kurisu dies. Chapter 10. Paradox Meltdown. I thought I had found the solution. That everything would be alright. But the equation was meaningless. I had solved nothing. Instead, I am left with a terrible choice. Mayuri or Kurisu. One of them must die. Vatican is still off limits. They haven't repaired the hole where Suzu's time machine. The hole that Suzu's time machine made. I looked down through the hole at the streets of Akiba. From up here, they looked narrow and stifling. Across the way, a train rumbles by. I watched the yellow striped cars move past. I came here because I wanted to be alone. The day before yesterday, I abruptly cancelled the attempt to hack CERN. Kurisu and Daru demanded an explanation, but I just couldn't give them one. The decision has paralyzed me. 2 days later, I am still nowhere close to finding an answer. What do I do? 2 weeks ago on July 18th, 20th, Dr. Nakabachi held a press conference in this very spot. The same day, Kurisu was murdered. Let's say we go through with the plan and delete the first email I sent. The one about Kurisu's death from CERN's database. That would return us to the Beta World line, where it all began. What would happen then? According to my predictions, our friend, lab member 004, Makise Kurisu, would disappear. Someone who died on July 28th cannot be alive now. On August 15th, that would defy causality. A time paradox. That world line has already rejected her existence. The moment we erase the D-mail, Kurisu will cease to exist. And so, I am left with two options. Option 1. Hack CERN with the IBM 5100 and erase the first email I sent, thus returning to the Beta World line. Kurisu will disappear, but Mayuri will live. CERN will never build a time machine. The future will be free. Option 2. Don't hack CERN. Keep living here on the Alpha World line. Mayuri will die. So will Moeka and FB. Kurisu will likely be kidnapped by CERN, but at the very least she won't die. With her research, CERN will gain control of space-time, and the future will be a dystopia where no one is free.
どちらか選べ。だと。
Ridiculous. I choke out a laugh. How am I, of all people, supposed to make that choice?
こんなの選べるわけないだろ。
I don't really care about the future. Whether it's free or ruled by CERN. I know I should care. Suzuha entrusted her wish to me. Doesn't that make it my responsibility? But still. It doesn't seem quite real. 20 years is a long time. Right now, only Mayuri and Kurisu matter. I must choose which one to save. If I had been given this choice back on July 20th before this all started, I probably would not have hesitated to abandon Kurisu and save Mayuri. But it's not July 28th. It's August 15th. I spent 2 long weeks with Kurisu. He's one of us now. An integral part of the lab. And as I leapt through time again and again, he was the person I relied on most. Always calm, always thoughtful. Always ready with a new hypothesis. Always there to give me a push when I needed it most. I wouldn't even have the time machine if not for her, Kurisu. It's thanks to her that I made it this far. After all she's done for me, there's no way I can abandon her now. But nor can I let Mayuri die. Everything I've done, I did to save her. I would give anything, even my own life, to see her safe. More than anything, I want her to live. No matter what, I won't let her die.
結局どっちも選べない。選べるわけがない。
Kill Kurisu or kill Mayuri. That's what this choice comes down to.
こんな結末なのかよ。
I drive my fist into the wire fence.
鈴葉やフェイリスやルカ子や萌えかみんなの思いを犠牲にしてまでたどり着いたのがこんな結末なのかよ。
Is there no other option? No way to save them both? What if I use Suzuha's time machine? Could I return to the Beta Worldline and use her time machine to travel to July 28th? No. That won't work. The reason Suzuha leapt to 2010 was to prevent CERN from creating a dystopia. That only occurs on this world line. On the Beta world line, she'll have no reason to leap to 2010. Suzuha's time machine won't exist, so I won't be able to use it. Alright. Then what if I send Kurisu a warning via D-mail? It could say don't go to Dr. Nakabachi's presentation. No. That won't work either. Remember, causality converges. Kurisu's death is inevitable on the Beta world line, just as Mayuri's death is inevitable on this world line. No matter what I do, fate will ensure her death.
ダメだ。
I slowly sink to the floor with my back against the fence.
俺は助けられない。
I'm powerless against the will of fate. What should I do? What should I do? Maybe Mayuri doesn't die on the current world line. I cancelled Moax's D-mail, plus I haven't had an opportunity to check the divergence meter since. Might there be a chance? If the pattern continues, Mayuri's death has been pushed back to the night of the 17th. If Mayuri doesn't die between 7 and 8 PM that night, then I won't have to face this horrible decision. I know it's unlikely. I understand that from all my experiences so far, but still, I can't help but cling to that hope. Mayuri and Kurisu. If I can just save them both, then I don't care if the future is ruled by CERN. I'll betray Suzuha's dream if that's what it takes. But please, let Mayuri live. To whom should I make this desperate plea? God? Fate? The universe itself? Either way, I'm just one insignificant human among billions. Will my prayers truly reach? I already know what the answer will be. And that knowledge, that certainty, is despair. Komima runs for 3 straight days, from the 15th to the 17th. The last day I go with Mayuri and stay with her, from morning until Komima closes. It's not really my thing, though, and the crowd is ridiculous. So I wait off to the side with Mayuri's bags. From time to time, Mayuri appears with new bags for me to guard. Usually a snack for us to share. But most of the day I spend alone. To some extent, I'm here to escape reality. To empty my mind and forget my fears. But even when I close my eyes, I can still hear the footsteps of death approaching. It's already dark by the time the bus drives us back to Akiba. Mayuri is dragging her costume case behind her. I'm carrying bags covered in Maui artwork and loaded with doujinshi. These are all Mayuri's purchases, not mine. I can't believe she bought so much. I guess the reason she doesn't cosplay herself is she's too busy shopping.
Good morning.
We get off the bus and just stand there for a while.
マユリはこれからどうするんだ。まっすぐ家に帰るか。
ラボに行こうと思ってたんだよ。
何か用事が？
特にないけどね。オカリンと一緒に久々にのんびりしたいなって。ちょっとお腹が空いたからね。途中でジューシー唐揚げナンバー1を買うの。ジューシー唐揚
Maybe Mayuri wants a taste of normalcy again, now that the chaos of Komiyama has ended. I can't begrudge her that. I stifle a groan and shrug my shoulders.
じゃあ帰るか。
ねえねえオカリ、今日はね、どうしてマユシーについてきてくれたの？これまでは一度もコミマに一緒に行ったことないよね。オカリーは萌えには興味ないもんね。
ロボットアニメには興味はある。
トゥットゥルー。はい、オ
And
カ
not
リ
so
ー。
much that I like to line up early in the morning for Komiyama this year.
トゥットゥルー。はい、オカリー。じゃあね。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。はい、オカリー。トゥットゥルー。だが、男だ。
I am math scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch. クレサティーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。クレサティーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
How did
ク
that
リスティーナ。クレサティーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。
中心から揚げナンバーワンワン。
全てはシュタインズゲートの選択である。
どうして今日は付き合ってくれたの？
それは
You confirm your death. Those words pop into my head, but I quickly shake them away. Why am I so set on Mayuri dying? I want her to live, remember?
それは？
気まぐれだ。
そっか。
Suddenly, silence. A downhearted frown replaces the usual smile on Mayuri's face. Did my answer upset her? But it's not like I could tell her the truth. How do you tell someone they're going to die?
ルカ子が
I frantically tried to smooth things over.
コスプレして恥ずかしがっているところを見て笑ってやろうと思ったのだが来ていなくて残念だった。
ルカ君、絶対大人気になっちゃうのにね。いろんなブログに画像アップされまくってね、新聞社のニュースサイトにも載って海外にも紹介されちゃったりするよ。そしたらルカ君はワールドワイドなスーパースターなので、マユシーはそれを見て遠いところに行っちゃったなーって思いを馳せるのです。
本当にそうなりそうだから困る。
じゃあね、トゥットゥルー。ねえ、オカリ。
Suddenly, Mayuri turns around and peeks at my face as she walks backwards.
今日はね、ありがとう。
なんだ突然。
だってね、さっきも言ったけど、オカリンと一緒にコミマ来たの初めてだもん。マユシーは結構嬉しかったよ。トゥットゥルー、おはよう。
A smile finally returns to Mayuri's face.
でもね、次はオカリンもコスプレしてくれるともっと嬉しいかも。
ああ、考えておく。
Yeah. That's right. Don't think negative thoughts. Let me see.
無論だ。
Think about it bright. a fun, bright future.
いいの？本当に？
まゆり自身もコスプレして参加するならな。それだけじゃなくルカ子とそれとクリスティーナも呼ぼう。二人にコスプレさせるよう説得しろ。そこまでできたなら真打ちとしてこの俺が狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法院京馬としてコミマに降臨しようではないか。
The next Komima takes place this winter. We'll all be there. As if none of this ever happened. All of us. Laughing and smiling together. Just imagine a future like that.
そっか、道は険しいね。でもね、今ちょっと想像してみたらとっても楽しそう。それにクリスちゃんはコスプレに興味津々みたいだったし、脈あるかも。まゆし、頑張ってみるね。
We arrive at the lab. I look up at the second floor, but there's no light in the window. Oddly enough, there's nobody here today. I've got a bad feeling about this. Is Mocha going to ambush us? On the previous world line I forgave. Ah. You found one of the secret emoji triggers. Try not to abuse it. But that has already been undone. This is a new world line. The Rounders are still alive, and they're still after the time leap machine.
マユリ、ここでちょっと待ってろ。
I motioned for her to sit and wait on the bench in front. Then I carefully checked the area. I know my efforts are likely futile, but still. I want to do anything I can. Anything to give Mayuri a chance, however small, of surviving on this world line. Something tells me it would be foolish to go straight up to the lab. So first, I decided to check the street for any suspicious people. I walked down the street towards Kurumebashi Dori. Careful to always keep Mayuri in sight. Suddenly, a white station wagon parked at the end of the street fires up its engine and takes off in our direction. I can see clearly through the front window. The man in the driver's seat is unfamiliar, but I have seen that station wagon before. That's the same one Morika used to run us over on a previous world line. The same one Tenochi used to transport the Abbey at 5100. And now it's bearing down on me at full speed. I'm in the center of the road. There's nowhere to run. The station wagon flips on its high beams, instantly turning my vision white. I can't move, it's all happening too fast. I expected an ambush inside the lab. Instead, I'm facing a charging car. What do I do? I'm fine. I won't die. This world line hasn't approved that fate. No, wait. What day is it? This is the first time I made it to the 17th. Does that mean my death is still undecided? Will I die in Mayuri's place? If that will save her, if that will end this, then maybe it's for the best. No. I don't want to die yet. Two contradicting emotions collide in my mind. My body doesn't know which way to turn. Will I be the one to die? Something slams into my back. I open my eyes. I'm lying on the side of the road. My whole body hurts, but I don't appear to be seriously injured. Someone saved me? I look up to see the station wagon's taillights disappearing around the corner. And there, lying in the center of the road, is Mayuri. I run to her side. Mayuri is bleeding from the head. The pavement is slick with her blood. Did she protect me? But that's not what I wanted. I lift her body up in my arms. Her eyes twitch, then slowly open.
マユリごめん俺のせいで
Her hand wanders as if seeking something. It reaches for the starry sky. Her eyelids are heavy. They could close any second now. But still, she looks straight into my eyes. And for some reason, she smiles.
やっとマユシーはオカリンの役に立てたよ。
何を
Stardust handshake. Her delicate fingers grasp at the sky. But all they find is empty air. Her arm goes limp. I grab her hand before it hits the ground. Mayuri is no longer breathing. I've seen her die countless times, but this time, it's too much. This time, it's all my fault. I embrace Mayuri's tattered body. Her lifeless, motionless, tattered body. I clench my jaw and bite back my tears.
マユリここからじゃあんまり星が見えないなこんなのあんまりだろ
Why did she have to die like this? What possible meaning could this death have? Yes. It happened because fate demanded it. Yes. Her death's unavoidable. The result upon which this world line converges. I knew from the beginning this would happen. But I never imagined that she would die saving me. And with a smile on her face.
やっと役に立てたって一体どういう意味なんだよなあ
There is no future for Mayuri on this world line. And that brings me once again to the choice. Do I return to the Beta world line killing Kurisu? Or do I leave things as they are and accept Mayuri's death? I can't run away. I am the one who twisted fate. I am the one who must decide. The sky is blue. I'm on the roof of Vatican after going back 56 hours with 2 time leaps. I lean against the wire fence and stretch out my legs as I look at the sky. I wanted more time to think. That's why I came back. Last time I spent 2 days refusing to face reality. But that is no longer an option, now that I've confirmed Mayuri's death. This time, I need to reach a decision. But how? This equation has no solution. No matter what choice I make, someone dies. From a purely utilitarian viewpoint, I should choose the beta world line, where Sir never creates a dystopia. But it's not that simple. Not for me. There must be some other way. According to Suzuha, 2010 is a point of great divergence at the attractor field level. I think that divergence had already commenced by the time I sent the D-mail reporting Kurisu's death. So when did divergence begin? I can't say for sure, but I think it was the moment we completed the phone wave, named subject to change. That was around the middle of July. Naru and I deemed it a failure right after completion. By the time Kurisu was killed, there was already a huge divergence by the attractor field level. Now that I think about it, the eating Steiner activated that day when I sent the D-mail that started it all. At that moment, every pedestrian and vehicle on the main street of Akiba suddenly vanished. That feels so long ago, but now, I can finally explain it. That was the moment I moved to the Alpha World Line. On the Beta World Line where this all began, Suzai Daha didn't arrive in her time machine. Dr. Nakabachi's conference went ahead as planned, and the flow of tourists and shoppers through Akiba was unimpeded. But when I sent the D-mail, events changed on a huge scale, from my perspective at least. On the current world line, Suzura crashed her time machine into the roof of Vatican. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled. This part of Akiba was closed to traffic. It appeared to me as if thousands of people had suddenly vanished. The truth is that they were never there to begin with. Like a magician's trick. It's so obvious once you understand how it works. The real problem is the timing of the D-mail. I moved to the Alpha World Line after Kurisu died. If I had sent the email before she died, then I might have been able to intervene. Even now on this world line. But no. That would defy causality. I sent that email because I saw Kurisu's body. That's the way it has to be. Who killed her anyway? I still don't know. It definitely wasn't suicide. What if I identify the murderer and send them a D-mail, warning them off? Would that prevent her death? I mean, no one has tried to kill her on this world line, have they? Maybe there's a chance. However, to send that D-mail out first, I have to move to the Beta World Line. The more I think about it, the more futile it seems. I've already seen Mayuri die countless times. Everything I tried to prevent, it failed. I understand all too well. When fate wants someone dead, nothing can stop it. I can't save Kurisu. thought I was alone, but it seems I was wrong. I turned around to see Kurisu standing in the open door. I avert my eyes. I can't look her in the face. Not now.
こんなところで何してる？
いや、よくここが分かったな。
一人になりたいって言ってたから、確率的に見てここに一番いそうっていう回を導き出した。
だったら一人にさせてくれ。わざわざ探さなくていい。俺は迷子の子供じゃない。
何よ、せっかく人が心配して探しに来たのに。いや、心配はしてないけど。
トゥットゥルー。はいおかり。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。はいおかり。じゃあね。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。はいおかり。トゥットゥルー。だが男だ。
I am mass scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch. クレサテーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。クレサテーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。クレサテーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。
ジューシーから揚げナンバーワンワン。
すべてはシュタインズゲートの選択である。
Whew. Right after she gets herself flustered, Kurisu sighs and puts on a serious expression.
私だってあんたのことなんて放っておこうかと思った。ただ一昨日の岡部なんか変だったから。まあいつも変なんだけど、いつも以上にって意味で。くそまずいオートミール食べてる時みたいなしょげっぷりじゃない？何があった？
何も。
だったらなんでセルンへのクラッキングをやめたの？
お前だってクラッキングは良くないと言っていただろう。
タイーホフラグが立ってビビったんですね。わかります。
せめて順法精神に目覚めたと言ってくれ。
全然らしくないな。いつもの独善的な態度はどこ行ったのよ。狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法王院京馬のくせに。
独占的でなんかいられるか。今回ばかりは独占的じゃいられないんだ。
I have forced my ego on others before. Suzuha, Thetis, Lukako. I sacrificed their dreams for the sake of my goal. I justified it by telling myself that it was necessary to save my duty. I weighed their suffering against the alternative, and made my self-righteous choice. This time, the alternatives are impossible to compare.
仲間のどちらを見殺しにするかって決断を前にして独善的でいられたら、むしろどれだけ楽だっただろうな。
どちらかを見殺しってどういう意味？
なあクリスティーナ、俺は所詮ただの学生なんだよ。狂気のマッドサイエンティスト、法王院京馬。そんなの全部妄想だ、設定だ。気づかなかっただろ。
いや、初対面時点でなんとなく気づいてましたが。
初対面か。
What if I hadn't found Kurisu's body back then? That's why I'm imagining that situation. If I hadn't seen Kurisu dead, I wouldn't have interrogated her before the seminar at ATF. Without hearing me call her a zombie, he wouldn't have taken interest in me. He wouldn't have come to the lab. Ultimately, he would never have built the time leap machine, leaving me without the means to save my Yuri. And of course, Kurisu would not have become our friend. we would not be as close as we are right now.
答えて岡部。どういう意味なの？
I can't mute her questioning gaze.
どうしても言わないとダメか。
散々相談に乗ってやったでしょ。今さら遠慮するな。
That's not what this is about.
だったら覚悟してくれ。これから話すのは相談じゃない。事実だ。お前にとっては死亡宣告になる。
え？ Kurisu's voice cracks a little.
俺は説明したよな。セルにクラッキングをすることでマユリが死ぬことのないベータ世界線へたどり着けると。
2036年のセルンのディストピアもなくなる。自由な未来が待ってるバラ色の世界線。そんな風に聞こえ
バラ色なものかよ。元凶となった最初の D メール、その内容はお前にも見せたはずだ。ベータ世界線ではそのメールの内容が実際に起きた。
Kurisu is a genius. I have no doubt that she understands.
ベータ世界線ではお前は7月28日に死んでいるんだ、クリス。そしてそれはアトラクターフィールド理論による収束のせいでどうしても回避できない。マユリを救おうとするなら俺はお前を見殺しにしないといけないんだ。
Kurisu says nothing. What expression is she making now? I reluctantly sneak a look at her face. She's staring out across the cityscape. Her eyes look distant. I see neither fear nor sadness in her face. She seems accepting. Kurisu is always like this. Always calm, no matter what. It's hard to believe she's younger than me. Her soft chestnut hair blows in the wind. He lifts a hand to hold it down.
ねえ、岡部。アトラクターフィールドってどこまで信憑性があると思う？
信憑性？
あれって全部ジョン・タイター、天音さんの受け売りでしょ。2036年時点ではスタンダードらしいけど、その時代の研究者たちは一体どうやってそれが正しいって証明したの？
理論が間違っていると言いたいのか。だが確かに収束は存在する。俺はそれを身をもって体験した。
収束は正しいとしても、無限個に枝分かれした世界線が重ね合わせ状態になっているっていうのは？
俺が世界線を移動すると世界は再構成される。過去から未来までだ。
それって岡部の主観での話でしょ？
Element box.
あんたの脳が認識してる私はベータ世界線に行くと死んでるのよね。それはつまり私が死んでいる世界線と私が死んでいない世界線のうち、あんたの主観が前者を選んだってことになるわけだけど、あんたの脳が認識する世界と私の脳が認識する世界は別物かもしれないっていう可能性はないのかな。
Brains. I forgot her specialty was neuroscience.
別物って世界が分裂するということか。
No problem, Element box. It is
分
pretty
裂というか電車みたいなものなのかも。
電車？
わかりやすい例を挙げると、
Producer takes out her phone and starts fiddling with it.
路線図で調べてみたけど、秋葉原から横浜に行くのにどの路線を選ぶか。
お前鉄オタだったのか。
違う、例えよ例え。あんたは山手線で東京駅まで出て、そこから東海道本線に乗るのを選んだ。
Producer keeps talking as she looks at her phone, apparently reading off an itinerary.
でも私は山手線で大崎まで行った後、湘南新宿ラインに乗った。もしかしたら別の人、橋田なんかはそもそもいきなり秋葉原から京浜東北線に乗っちゃうかもしれない。
Damn it, Nightbot.
はい、おかり。じゃあね。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。はい、おかり。トゥットゥルー。だが、男だ。
I am mad scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch. クレサテーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。クレサテーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。クレサテーナだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。
ジューシーから揚げナンバーワンワン。
すべてはシュタインズゲートの選択である。すべてはシュタインズゲートの選択である。
マユリなら東京から新幹線に乗るかも。
I really should keep Nightbot from triggering all those things.
岡部と私は東京駅までは同じ電車に乗ってるけど、
Because if
そこ
anybody
からは
says
違
them,
う線に乗っ
apparently
て同じ目的地を目指している。
anybody, even Nightbot says the words, it will happen.
無論だ。
それを世界に当てはめるとパラレルワールドを主張するのか。
たまには私も妄想ぐらいする。でも世界が一つだと誰が証明した？
鈴葉の言葉と俺のリーディングシュタイナーが。
正体不明のタイムトラベラーと原因不明の特殊能力ね。
鈴葉は正体不明では。
彼女が橋田の娘かどうかは誰にも証明できない。2036年から来たかも、ディストピアのことも証明できない。実際に2036年にならないとね。
How close is this to the show? Like, it's pretty close to the show, but there's, a lot more. I mean, let me see. Playtime, 41 hours and 21 minutes. The show is like 8 hours, and this is like a lot more. Hey, Chris. Yeah. So like in this, you get a lot more of Okabe's like inner thoughts and things. Oh no.
はい、おかり。
そもそももしリーディングシュタイナーが正しいなら、あらゆる人間の記憶があんたの主観に引きずられていることになる。
Drippy Snow triggered one of the... He found one of the secret emoji triggers.
そん
There's
な
also
の
like
無理がありすぎる。もしそうだったら岡部の
6 or
文字
7
通
other
り
triggers
神よ。
that trigger that thing.
食べたの意味で。
おはよう、おかり。ジューシーから揚げナンバーワンワン。
でも現実には神なんていない。世界はあんたを中心に回っているわけじゃない。あんたの脳がそう錯覚させているだけ。世界にとってあんたが神だというなら、同体積の脳を持つ私も世界にとって神になれるわけで。
何が言いたいんだ。
仮に岡部の主観が私が死ぬ世界線を選んだとして、私の主観も同じように私が死ぬ世界線を選ぶとは限らない。それは私の主観がここに存在していることからもわかる。すでにこの世界線は私が死なない世界線なわけだから。あんたの主観がベータ世界線に行ってしまっても、私の主観はここに留まることだってできるのかもしれない。精神はどこにあるかって話。そして私は私の精神をあんたの好きにさせたくない。
科学者とは思えないほどのファンタジーな理論だ。
でも可能性はゼロじゃない。だからあんたは何も心配する必要はない。
Kurisu smiles. How can she smile? I just told her she's going to die.
私を見殺しにできないって言って悩んでるのよね。でも今の私の仮説で言えば、私は別の可能性世界線で生き続けていける。だからそもそも岡部は悩む必要なんてない。
仮説は仮説だ。
アトラクタフィールド理論だって仮説。まだ誰にも何も証明されてないから。2036年時点では証明されていたとしても、その証明を今の私たちは確認できないから。そう考えれば未来の可能性は無限よ。
Kurisu turns her back to me after finishing. It's an armchair theory. A daring armchair theory that could, quite possibly, render meaningless everything I've done up till now. How can Kurisu stay so calm? She's just an 18-year-old girl.
ちなみに心配なんかしてくれなくてもいいから。岡部にそんなことされたら結構プライド傷つく。
そんな言い方。もしもし。マユリか。
Displayed on the screen is Mayuri's face, devoid of its usual brightness for some reason.
どうした？
ダル君から聞いたんだ。オカリンがなんだか変だったって。マユシーはコミマに夢中になってて、オカリンのことよく見ててあげられなかったね。いつもならオカリンが元気なかったらすぐに気づくのに。ごめんね。
Don't apologize. You've done nothing wrong.
でね、何かあったの？オカリン？
I can't tell her. I can't. I've kept it a secret from her all this time. That's the way it has to be.
何もないよ。
そっか。前はよくマユシーにいろんな話してくれたよね。例えば機関には幹部が4人いて、それぞれゲップとスダチと声優とジャコだっけ。
玄武とスザクと清流と白虎だ。
そうそう、それ。そういうね、オカリンのお話とっても面白かったな。でもね オカリン、マユシーのこと重荷に感じてたら言ってね。
そんなこと。
じゃあとりあえず切るね。もしマユシーにいろいろお話ししたいなって思ったらいつでも電話してくれていいからね。じゃあトゥットゥルー。
She hung up on me.
まゆり、なんだって？
あいつ何が重荷だよ。勝手に自分を責めやがって。
トゥットゥルー。
Oh no.
はいオカリン。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。はいオカリン。じゃあね。トゥットゥルー。トゥットゥルー。はいオカリン。トゥットゥルー。だが男だ。
I am mad scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch.
Oh, for now.
くれさってーなだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。
いつもは空気を読めないくせに。
なだ。
ティーナも禁止。
でこういう時だけ。
くれさってーなだ。
ティーナも禁止。
クリスティーナ。
ジューシーから揚げナンバーワンワン。
全てはシュタインズゲートの選択である。
Okay, Nightbot, you're not gonna do that anymore.
無論だ。重荷ね。
俺は一度だってマユリを重荷に感じたことはない。
無論だ。だったらそれをはっきり言ってあげればいい。
Maybe it was a good idea to leave Mayuri in the dark. She never looks like she's thinking anything, and yet, you saw my doubt. Either way, I can't tell her the truth.
岡部。無論だ。
Caduceus sighs, then glares at me.
これまでのあんたなら悩んだりしなかったはず。無論だ。
クリスティーナ。
とりあえずマユリに会いに行くべき。あの子だっていろいろ思うところがあるんだろうし。
クリスティーナ。
He's right. Even if I don't tell Mayuri the truth, I need to at least tell her something. I'll postpone my decision and go see Mayuri. It's afternoon on the first day of Komima, and the crowds are finally beginning to thin out. Of course, the industry booths and cosplay area are still packed, but at least I don't have to wait in line to get in. I've been trying to get in touch with Mayuri for a while now, but she hasn't responded. I checked with Daru, but he hasn't seen her today either. Cosplay ends at 4 p.m. I focus on searching the cosplay area until then, but I still can't find her. Maybe she finished early and went home. I try calling her home, no luck. They haven't seen her since she left this morning. Where is she? I'm always afraid she'll disappear the second I take my eyes off her. It's been like that ever since she lost her grandmother. Maybe it's just my imagination. We've been close for so long. I saw Mayuri at her weakest and most vulnerable. Maybe that has made me overprotective. But I don't care how other people see us. I just can't leave Mayuri alone. I step into the cemetery. The final resting place of Mayuri's beloved grandmother. When was the last time I came here? For about a year after Mayuri became my hostage. I'd periodically accompany her here. But I don't think I've been here since I entered high school. So it's been about 3 or 4 years. As I get closer to Mayuri's grandmother's grave, I begin to hear a voice. It's Mayuri. I'd recognize her voice anywhere. It sounds like she's talking to someone. I approach quietly.
ねえ、おばあちゃん。
Mayuri is standing there, talking to the grave. What a relief. He hasn't disappeared. I decide to watch silently from a short distance away.
最近ね、怖い夢をよく見るんだ。
For a second, I wonder if she's learned to commune with the dead, but no. She's just talking to herself.
その夢の中ではね、いつもマユシーはひどい目に遭うの。ピストルでバーンって撃たれたり、車の事故に巻き込まれたり、電車にひかれたり。
What? Don't tell me.
まるで本当のことみたいで、すごく痛くて、すごく悲しくて、誰か助けてって一生懸命声を出そうとするけど出せなくて、どうしてそんな夢見るのかな。
Does she remember her deaths? All of them? Is she inheriting memories like I do?
でね、その夢の最後はいつも決まってるの。マユシーが泣いてるとね、オカリンが助けに来てくれるんだ。マユシーはオカリンにありがとう、ありがとうって言うんだけど、その声もオカリンには聞こえてなくて、オカリンはマユシーを抱きしめてとっても悲しそうな顔をしてた。泣いちゃいそうだけど絶対に泣かなくてね。でも一生懸命我慢してるのがわかるの。
Come to think of it. Both Ferris and Lukako remembered their memories from before the past changed. I used to think that memories couldn't be shared between world lines. I used to think that I was the exception, with reading Steiner. But maybe that's not the case. Maybe everyone has the same power, and the only difference is how strong it is. Maybe reading Steiner is nothing special after all.
だからマユシーも悲しくなってごめんね、ごめんねって言うけど、やっぱり声は届かなくて、そこでいつも目が覚めるんだ。どうしてこんな夢見るのかな。
I failed so many times to save her. I've watched her die again and again. Everything I've done has been to prevent that from happening. And yet, have the memories of those deaths been tormenting her as she sleeps? I bite my lip in frustration. I still have a terrible decision to make. Do I save Mayuri? Or do I save Kurisu? There's no perfect ending here. I can't save them both. It's one or the other. If I choose Kurisu, then Mayuri's dreams will become reality. I don't want Mayuri to feel any pain. Until now, I've thought only of saving her. That is my goal. But at the same time, I can't let Kurisu die. Again, my thoughts hit the same dead end. Mayuri hasn't noticed me yet. She's still staring at the sky. Just as she was on the day I took her hostage. She's talking to her grandmother in heaven.
あ、そうそう。最近ラボメンがすごく増えたんだよ。クリスちゃんでしょ、萌香さん、ルカ君、フェリスちゃん、それともう引っ越しちゃっていないけどすずさん。8人だよ。すごいね。
On this world line, they all became lab mems. However, not a single one of them has sent a D-mail.
最初はオカリンとマユシーの2人だけだったのにね。ラボができたばっかりの頃はね、オカリンはあんまり面白そうじゃなかったけど、最近はね、とっても楽しそうなんだよ。
Is that how she sees it? Well, she's not wrong. She really does know me, doesn't she?
そんなオカリンを見てるとね、マユシーも嬉しくなってニコニコできるの。それにね、賑やかだとウキウキしてくるし、特にクリスちゃんはね、アメリカの有名な本に論文が載ったりしてとっても頭がいいんだよ。マユシーは憧れちゃうのです。タイムマシンだって作っちゃうぐらいなんだから。あ、これはオカリンとダルくんも一緒に作ってたけどね。
Then Mayuri falls silent. Her gaze becomes distant. She stands still looking up at the sky. What could she be thinking?
でもね、たまに思うんだ。最初マユシーが押しかけてラボに二人きりだった時のこと。学校が終わってラボに行くとね、オカリンはいないの。でね、お部屋の片付けしたり可愛い小物を飾り付けたりしてるうちに、オカリンが少し遅れてやってきて、マユシーがおかえりって言うと、オカリンはただいまとは言わなくて、ご苦労って偉そうに答えてた。その後は毎日2時間ぐらい2人でぼんやり過ごして、一緒に電車でお家に帰るの。その2時間はね、会話なんてほとんどなくて、でも嫌な沈黙とかじゃなくて、ただそこにいるっていう感じで、2人で並んでソファーに座って、オカリンはラボの作戦計画書みたいなのを書いてて、マユシーは漫画読んだりゲームしたりして、たまに思い出したようにね、一緒にお菓子を食べてた。とてもゆっくり優しく時間が流れてて、それでもいいかななんて思ったり、まるでマユシーは本当に人質になっちゃったみたいだなとかふと思って、一人でえへへって笑ったり、オカリンはニコニコしてるマユシーを見てね、こういうの。
I remember. It was 4 months ago, still spring. The lab wasn't as lively as it is now. It was an isolated bubble of slow-moving time.
何かいいことでもあったのか？
いいことはなかったけど、あったよ。
そうか、幻想を見たのだな。それはもしかすると機関の幹部の一人、通称イリュージョンコンダクターからの攻撃である可能性がある。
そっか、じゃあ気をつけなきゃ。でもね、きっとそのイリュージョンコダクさんっていう人は。
コダクさんではない、コンダクターだ。
その人は きっと悪い人じゃないと思うな。
It was nothing. Just meaningless chatter to pass the time.
それはマヨシーにはすごく心地よくて、なんだか泣きそうなくらい嬉しくて、このままずっと続いてほしいなって思ってた。
Well, Bayushi's really bad at complicated words. I guess maybe English words or not Japanese words. Like she calls curb black holes curb black holes.
あ、今の賑やかさが嫌ってわけじゃないんだよ。
Mayuri shakes her head in denial. Finally, she stops looking at the sky and bows her head instead.
最近ね、オカリンと話す時間ちょっと減っちゃった。だからね、マヨシーは寂しくなっちゃったのかもしれないね。
It's true. I haven't had time to talk to her lately. But that's because I've been fighting to prevent her death. To keep her dreams from coming true. Also that Mayuri will keep smiling. I never again want to see her cry like she did on that day her grandmother died.
でもね、オカリンの重荷にはなりたくないんだ。
That word again. Burden. I've never thought of her as a burden.
マヨシーはいつもいつもオカリンに迷惑かけてばっかりだからね、おばあちゃん。
Mayuri lifts her face once more.
いつまでもこのままじゃいられないよね。
このままでいい。
When I finally speak to Mayuri, she turns my way with a surprised expression. Her face is so soft, so innocent. Slowly, her lips curve into a smile.
オカリンだー。あ、すごいね。どうしてここにいるってわかったの？
人質がどこにいるのか俺は常に把握しているのだ。
人質。
だからお前は俺の手からは逃れられん。絶対にだ。
そっか。でもね、あんまり無理したらダメだよ。マヨシーはね、ちょっぴり心配なのです。
お前に心配されるほどこの法王院京馬はヤワではないのだ。マユリ、話せる時が来たら全て話す。だからそれまでお前は何も変わらずにいてくれ。
Mayuri stands up and turns to the grave once more. As an offering, she leaves a brand new white lily, as well as some dango dumplings.
オカリン、帰ろう。
帰る前に団子を食べるんだろ。
Back when we first used to visit the cemetery together, it was part of our daily routine to eat dango on the way back.
もちろんだよ。
Akib is empty again today. Yotaku have made the exodus to Komima for the second day of the battle. But come nightfall, they will return to Akiba like a victorious army with spoils, and the streets will be chaos. I know daughter is going to come to Komima. The question is, has Mayuri? I hope she has. I want things to be normal again. I remember what I heard yesterday. The feelings Mayuri expressed at her grandmother's grave. The events of the last 3 weeks have affected her as well. After I escorted Mayuri home from the cemetery, I spent the whole night racking my brain for a third option, or a way out of this mess. My thoughts were a jumble, ideas coming and going too fast to judge which were right and which were wrong. But of course, there isn't a right choice here. For in the end, it always comes back to the same question. Who do I let die? And no matter how I try to dance around it, the answer is always the same. I can't choose. Is there no one else who can make this decision? No. Even if there were, I'd know I'd never accept their choice, whichever it happened to be. Once again, I'm heading for the roof of Radican. I had to get out of the lab. Mayuri or Kurisu might return at any moment, and I can't face them now. I look up at the sky. The clouds are dark and heavy. It could start raining any moment now. I thought that I was alone, but someone was here before me. Kurisu was lying in the middle of the roof, arms and legs spread out as if making a snow angel. The image of Kurisu in a pool of blood flashes through my mind. Is she alright? I run towards her, but before I make it halfway, she suddenly sits up and turns to face me.
岡部か。
生きてたか。
What a dumb thing to say. Fortunately, looks like Kurisu didn't hear me. She's busily combing her disheveled hair with her fingers. I breathe a silent sigh of relief.
そっか。ここだとあんたと会っちゃう可能性があること忘れてた。
何をしていたんだ。
考え事。
そうか。
Was she thinking about her death? I don't know what to say, so I keep my mouth shut. Kurisu appears to be in the same boat. She's staring at the capsule toy dispenser in the corner, her face wearing the usual frown. The awkward silence drags on. When you think about it, Kurisu's fate rests in my hands. My decision will determine whether she lives or dies. Her fantastic hypothesis yesterday was a desperate attempt to construct a scenario where she doesn't die. Even if she believes her theory is correct, it must be difficult for her to avoid imagining her own death. I force a smile. I'm getting really uncomfortable here.
邪魔になっているようだから俺はもう行く。
Damn. I was expecting a sarcastic remark like, "Since when do mad scientists have manners?" or something. Just then, something cold lands on the tip of my nose. When I look up, raindrops start landing on my forehead. An evening shower. It's only going to get more intense and quickly. Producer hasn't moved a muscle. She's just standing there with her arms folded, staring at the ground as if she doesn't notice the rain at all.
おい、雨が降ってきてるぞ。
She's acting strange, like her mind is elsewhere. I know it. She's been thinking about... In less than a minute, the rain turns into a full downpour. We had no time to seek shelter. Producer's scream is drowned out by the roar of the rain.
夕立を甘く見たな。
Now safely inside the building, we take a moment to catch our breath. It's been a week since Suzo's time machine disappeared, but Radican is still closed. The lights are off and it's pretty dark inside.
もっと早く忠告してよ。おかげで下着までびしょ濡れじゃない。
右に同じく。この暗さに助けられたな、助手よ。
どういう意味？
もしラジカンが営業していたら、今頃お前のあられもない姿が多くの人間の前にあらわにされていただろう。
あ、
Even in the dim light, I can tell Kurisu is gambling to cover her chest.
あんたも変態だってこと忘れてた。
自分から下着までびしょ濡れだと申告しておいてよく言う。
これ以上口聞かないで。下着の色とかよくも妄想したな。許さないから。
妄想などしてない。
Just too self-conscious. But the color of her underwear, huh? Gotta be white.
冷えるか？
だから脱いで乾かせって？ふざけないで。変態の手に引っかかるもんか。
誰もそんなこと言ってないだろう。少し落ち着け。ま、たとえ服を脱いだとしてもこの暗さだから案ずることはない。お前の貧相なヌード姿は誰にも見られることは。
それ以上喋るとあんたの大脳新皮質をポン酢につけて高級料亭で提供してやるんだから。
すまん。
Please, spare me that horror. Still, these wisecracks are a welcome distraction.
夕立ならすぐにやむわよね。それまで待つか。
I see Kurisu's shadowy form move to sit down on the staircase. I sit next to her.
なんで横に。なんで。
喋るなと言ったのはお前だ、クリスティーナ。
あんまり近くに来ないでよ。今ぐらいの距離が限界だから。これ以上離れるとは言わないけど、これ以上近づいたら押し返すからな。
Our bodies gradually grow cold. We start shivering. Maybe I should take off my wet clothes. But if I do that, Kurisu would just call me a perv again. Better not. My eyes gradually adjust to the darkness. I can see Kurisu more clearly now. He's huddled up against the wall.
こっち見んな。
バカな。この暗さでは俺がどこを見ているかなどわからないはず。
It's not a dating sim, Grandma Bob. There's only one scene that's even like close to anything. And that was ages ago. Does he have infravision?
やっぱり見てたのか？
Damn. To use leading question on me. That's such a high-level technique. I avert my eyes from Kurisu and take off my lab coat. That's when I notice my coat is torn at the shoulder.
屋上から避難した時にどこかに引っ掛けたか？
何の話？
いや、上着の肩口が破れかけていた。
It's not this scene. That scene was like a month ago.
無論だ。
岡部ってドジっ子だったの？
俺はマッドサイエンティスト属性であってドジっ子属性など持っていない。
It seems like forever since I've talked to Kurisu as Hoin Kiyoma.
はいはい。
Kurisu suddenly holds out her hand.
ほら、貸しなさいよ。
何？
ちょうどソーイングセット持ってるから縫ってやると言っている。
ソーイングセットだと？お前が？
悪いか。
I hand over my coat as asked.
実験大好きっ子のくせにそんな家庭的なものを？
実験大好きっ子であると同時に家庭的な女の子かもしれないじゃん。
家庭的な女の子なのか？
相対的に見れば家庭的かもね。と言っても日本の女子高生の家庭的女の子指数がどれくらいか知らないけど。
There's an index for that? First I've heard of it. Kurisu skillfully threads the needle despite the darkness.
濡れてるから針が通りにくいな。
本当に偶然持っていたのか？
しつこい。そんなに私がソーイングセット持ってたら悪いの？
悪いとは言っていないが、まるで狙ったかのようだったからな。
つまりあんたが服を破ってしまうのを見越してあらかじめ用意していたって言ってもらいたいんですね。わかります。そんなわけあるか。それと勘違いしないでほしいんだけど、別に好きで縫ってあげてるわけじゃないんだからね。
出たな、ツンデレセリフ。
茶化すな。あんたが偶然服を破って私は偶然ソーイングセットを持っていた。だから縫ってあげている。それだけ。
偶然ねえ、まさかお前タイムリープしているということはないよな。
つまりあんたが服を破ってしまったからタイムリープして事前にソーイングセットを用意したって言ってもらいたいんですね。わかります。そんなわけあるか、そんなわけあるか。大事なことなので2回言いました。アンダースタン？
確かにわざわざタイムリープして対策を練るならばソーイングセットではなくタオルを用意しておくのが先だからな。
何それ、皮肉？文句ばっかり。
After working for a while, Kurisu cuts the string with her teeth, then hands me back my coat.
ほら。
ありがとう。
出来については暗くて確認できないけど、もし仮に出来が悪くても私の腕のせいじゃない。この暗さのせいよ。きっと。
I don't know. They just decided to like make it different for some reason.
ちなみに糸の色についても何が出るかお楽しみに。
色もランダムなのか。
黒か赤かピンク。
Yeah.
確率は3分の1。
せめてピンクが出ないように祈ろう。寒いか？
まあね。
俺の上着を羽織るか？
それだって濡れてるでしょ。
まあそうだが。
Silence again. The words flow so naturally when it's just harmless banter. But 1 second of silence, and suddenly we have nothing to say. It must be because of what happened yesterday. I'm so desperate to avoid the topic that nothing seems safe. I know I need to say something, but what?
結論は出た？
Her voice is barely a whisper, but I can hear her clearly in the silence of the empty stairwell. I look at Kurisu. She's hugging her knees to her chest, presumably against the cold. My decision. I know what she means. That's why I can't answer.
まだ悩んでるの？あんたってまゆりのこと好きなんでしょ？
何？
Where did that come from? Kurisu keeps staring into the darkness.
ただの錯覚かもしれないけど、私の心の中に奇妙な記憶というかデジャブみたいなものがある。そこではあんたはまゆりを助けようと必死になってて、一人で傷つきながらそれでも前に突き進もうとしてるの。
Kurisu too?
そんな岡部が私に相談をしてきて、そのひたむきに頑張ってる姿を見て、私も力になってあげたいと思ったり。って別にあんたを助けたいって思ったわけじゃないからな。私はあくまでまゆりを助けたいだけであって。とにかく私にはなぜかそんな錯覚が記憶のように残ってる。
But Kurisu is the same. She still has faint memories from previous world lines.
自己分析してみたけど、夢で見たものを現実と思い込んでるのか、単なる願望か、それぐらいの結論しか出なかった。ただこれだけははっきりしてる。あんたはまゆりを助けるべきなのよ。
怖くないのか？
To save Mayuri, I must undo the current world line. If I do that, Kurisu will die.
なんだか廃墟に迷い込んだみたい。
Kurisu suddenly changes the subject. She looks around the dark, empty stairwell.
まるで世界中の電源が切られて、私たちだけ取り残されたみたい。ふと思うんだ。もしあんたがベータ世界線に行ったとする。みんなも一斉にそっちに移動するとしたら、私だけは移動できない。私だけが取り残される。そしたら世界中がこの場所みたいになっちゃうのかな。所詮これも仮説の一つだけど。
俺は
I need to say it.
お前も救う。まゆりだけじゃなくてお前も。
できもしないこと言わなくていい。
Kurisu cuts me off sharply, then buries her face in her knees.
怖くないかってさっき聞いた。怖いに決まってるでしょ。自分が消えるかもしれない。自分だけが取り残されるかもしれない。あるいはあんただけがこの世界線からいなくなるかもしれない。誰もあんたがいなくなったことを認識してない世界がずっと続いていって、私は何事もなかったかのようにアメリカに帰るかもしれない。かもしれない。かもしれない。かもしれない。そんないろんな可能性を考えて、その度に絶望的な気分になる。でも
Kurisu raises her head and spares me with her glare.
だからマユリを見殺しにしろなんて言えると思う？
クリス。
もうなんか寒いな。
Lisa grabs her own arms. In the darkness, I see her shoulders shaking.
濡れてる服着てるせいね。たくダメだ、こんなの全然論理的じゃない。仮説にすらなってない。全部根拠のない妄想。こんなしょうもない妄想を垂れ流す脳の機能をカットしてやりたい。
Now she's talking to herself in an angry tone. Elise has always been calm when faced with the unknown. I admired her for that. I thought she was facing this calmly too. But I was wrong. Behind her cool facade, she was struggling to cope with the knowledge that her very existence was in jeopardy. She was fighting that fear all alone, and now it has finally come to the surface. Of course she's afraid. However brilliant she may be, she's still just an 18-year-old girl. Kurisu abruptly stands up. I realize that I no longer hear the sound of rain pounding on the roof.
聞いて、岡部。両方救うのは無理。そうでしょ。どうあがいたって確率は2分の1なの。
だが
だがじゃない。私の結論は変わらない。まゆりを助けて。
I hear the pain in her voice, and also the resolve. Kurisu has made up her mind. I look away and clench my fists. My nails dig into the palms of my hands.
そう簡単に諦めろっていうのか。お前を見捨てろっていうのか。そんなのできるはずがないだろう。
できるかできないかじゃない。あんたをやらなくちゃいけない。それしか道はない。
ダメだ。お前は俺たちの大切な仲間だ。俺はお前も見捨てない。
岡部。
Kurisu drops to her knees and grabs me by the collar. I gasp for breath as she stares into my eyes. Her eyes are hard and stern. It's always like this when she scolds me. Always the same glare.
他に解決策があるの？ないんでしょ。私はまゆりを犠牲にしてまで生きていたくない。もしまゆりを助けなかったらあんたを一生恨むから。
This can't be happening. I hate this choice with no right answer. I hate the universe for being so cruel. And most of all, I hate myself for forcing Kurisu to speak these words when she is the one with the most to lose. Tears well up in my eyes, but I bite my lip and hold them back. Is there really no other way? I can't bear it. I look straight back at Kurisu, and she holds me by the collar. And tightly embrace her slender body. Her clothes are still wet from the rain, but all I feel is warmth radiating from the core of her being.
お前はここにいるのにこんなのあんまりだ。
Tension drains from her back and her hands. She gives her whole body to my embrace.
ありがとう。私のためにそこまで苦しんでくれた。でももう十分。私は大丈夫だから。あとはまゆりのことだけ考えて。
Despite her fear, Kurisu has made her choice. It's time for me to do the same. I need to decide here and now. The future of the world. Which friend to let die. Holding Kurisu out tightly, I whisper into her ear.
俺は諦めない。絶対にだ。
Kurisu suddenly pushes me away. She steps back. Her face is hidden behind her hair. But her fists are trembling. Her body exudes raw fury.
話にならない、このマザーバッカ
お前、
私は大丈夫だって言ってんのに、何が諦めないだ。バカなの？死ぬの？英雄気取りか、この12秒患者が。できもしないくせにカッコつけてんじゃない。あんたの頭の悪さにはイライラする。なんで私の言うこと素直に聞き入れてくれないのよ。
俺は
あんたが真由里を助けることが相対的に判断してベストなのよ。一体何が気に入らないの。
相対的判断などクソくらいだ。
Kurisu stares at me in shock.
俺は神じゃない。気がついたらそれに等しい立場にいたけど全然違う。誰を助けて誰を見殺しにするかなんて俺はもう決められない。
Suzuha. Deris. Yukiko. I sacrificed their happiness to save Mayuri. And the whole time, a voice in the back of my head was asking, is this really okay? What gives me the right?
だから俺は今度こそ
This time I want to save both of them, without sacrificing anyone. Kurisu turns away with a frown, then starts tapping her foot in a clear gesture of displeasure.
どうせ無理よ。いつもあんた言ってるでしょ。シュタインズゲートの選択ってやつ。回避不能。回は出てる。岡部一人がどれだけ頑張ったって世界の維新には勝てない。
それでも俺はもがいてやる。
I won't lose Mayuri or Kurisu. I hear Kurisu grinding her teeth. Then she turns her back to me.
勝手にしろ。私は手伝わないからな。もうアメリカに帰るつもりだし。さよなら。もう二度と会うこともないわね。法王院京馬さん。本当にバカだ。バカにも程がある。このバカ。
Kurisu disappears down the stairs, muttering insults until I can no longer hear her. Now alone, I sigh into the darkness. Kurisu is absolutely right. I can't think of a single way to save them both. I'm a fool. And yet, I have to try. But this time, I won't have Kurisu's help. I have to fight the universe alone. How do I save both Kurisu and Mayuri? I can't use D-mail. Too much could go wrong. I don't want to make the same mistakes again. In the end, all I can do is time leap. Time leaping can't save Mayuri, but at least it can delay her death. Give me time to find a solution. On this world line, Mayuri dies past 7:30 on the night of the 17th. That's about 26 hours from now. My battle has no end in sight, If only Suzuha were here. I could have asked her for advice. But even alone, I must find a way. So I resolved I start time leaping again to save Mayuri. I've done this before. When Mayuri died the first time at Marika's hands, I tried time leaping to prevent her death. But I only tried running away that time. This time, I try every approach I can think of. I try hiring bodyguards to protect Mayuri. I try taking Mayuri to South America, an entire world away from Japan. I try crippling CERN with attacks on their servers. The ones that don't need the IBM 5100. I try getting Mayuri admitted to a hospital. It's hard, given Mayuri's perfect health, but I manage. My goal is to keep her from dying of a heart attack. I try everything I can possibly imagine. However, every plan fails. Mayuri dies again and again and again and again. Sometimes it's murder, sometimes it's an accident. But every time I leap, Mayuri dies. Maybe it really is impossible to resist fate. As long as I remain on this world line, Mayuri can't be saved. Fate will kill her every time. From Mayuri's perspective, she only dies once. But I have seen her die dozens of times. All because of me. And yet, it no longer affects me as it used to. Little by little, I have grown desensitized to her death. In the beginning, I felt an unbearable pain every time I saw her die. The murderous rage towards the ones responsible. Now, I feel nothing. The realization stuns me. After dozens of leaps, I finally realized what should have been obvious from the beginning. I never leap back more than 26 hours. Why? I could go back as far as August 11th, one whole week in the past. Yet I never do. Why? Because I know that even if I do, nothing will change. I don't believe that anything will change. Every time Mayuri dies, I find myself thinking, another failure. What went wrong this time? I calmly analyze Mayuri's death and take my data and head for the time leap machine with a sigh. Like a gamer forced for the umpteenth time to restart a particularly difficult stage. I'm just going through the motions. I didn't even realize until this moment how routine it all became. Now that I have, my actions suddenly seem meaningless. I can't take another step. And that's how I found myself here, sitting motionless in front of the time leap machine. I've been staring at it for hours. When we got caught on that evening shower in Marikon, on the rooftop, my clothes got soaked, but now they're completely dry. My body temperature has dropped, but I don't have the energy to warm myself with a shower. I sluggishly get to my feet and pick up the headset. The sight of it fills me with resignation. Resignation. That's all. There is no desperate drive to save Mayuri. No hope that this time I might succeed. Those emotions are long gone. In truth, they have been gone since my argument with Kurisu, deep down. I always knew that she was right. I pretended not to see it. I told myself the time leap machine could solve everything. But that was just an excuse. An attempt to satisfy my ego. In the end, all I'm doing is...
逃げるの?
I turn around in surprise. And there I see Kurisu standing in the doorway. I thought she never wanted to see me again. Why is she here?
なんで
Kurisu ignores my question and fixes me with her usual glare.
タイムリープするのは逃げよ。
You don't have to tell me. I already know. I know all too well. In the end, all I'm doing is running away. Running from responsibility. Running from the decision. If I had known I would have to make this choice, then I would have refused Suzuha when she entrusted me with her mission.
これまでもマユリを助けるためっていう大義名分でたくさんの人を俺は傷つけてきたんだ。しかもそのことで感じる罪の意識もだんだん鈍っていくんだ。人としてのまともな感覚が失われていくんだ。
だったらなんで今あんたは迷ってる？
タイムリープマシンっていう保険が効かないからかもな。俺はこのマシンを使いこなしてなんていなくて振り回されているだけなのかも。
逃げたって苦しくなるだけ。
She suddenly looks away. Then she leans against the wall and smiles bitterly.
私がそうだから。
Is Kurisu running too? From what?
今の岡部見てられない。自分の顔鏡で見た。急に老けたように見える。心がボロボロになってるんじゃない？そこまで思い悩まずに私の言うことを素直に受け入れればいいんだ。さっき言った通り、あんたはここにとどまっちゃいけない。ベータ世界線に行きなさい。マユリが死なない世界へ。それがあんたのためでもあるし、私のためでもある。
He's right. I have no other options left. No more D-mails. No more time leaps. There's no perfect world where both Kurisu and Mayuri live. Maybe there are things I have yet to try, but I'm certain all of them will end in vain. As long as I stay on this world line, Mayuri will die. And if I go to the better world line, Kurisu will die. We'll never be able to talk like this again. It's only been 20 days since we met, and yet memories of Kurisu flash before my eyes.
ちょっと勝手に殺さないでくれますか？私ピンピンしてますんで。例えば実際に皆さんが体ごと過去や未来へ行くことができるようなタイムマシンを作るにはまず何が必要か考えてみましょう。誰がクリスティーナだ？一言も言っとらんわ。これまでの自分を否定したくないの。たとえ失敗ばかりだったとしてもそれを含めて今の自分があるんだから。私たちひょっとするととんでもないものを作っちゃったかもしれない。前にあんた言ってくれたでしょ。私のこと大切な仲間だって。あれ結構嬉しかったっていうか。じゃあ電話レンジの改良が終わったら一緒についてきて。あんたの力になりたい。ありがとう。私のためにそこまで苦しんでくれて。
So much has happened these past 20 days. We argued, we exchanged insults, we made incredible discoveries together, and when confronted with the implications, we shared our fears. Whenever I hit a dead end in my struggle to save Mayuri, I always turned to Kurisu for help. He always listened. He always believed me. And I helped her too, when she was distraught over her father. We promised to go to Aomori together? Without this girl genius on her side, you would not have the time leap machine? Proud, passionate, Akise Kurisu, always strong, or at least pretending to be, a little nosy too, and serious to a fault. Before I knew it, she had become the center of the lab. From the very beginning, I was attracted to her radiant confidence. I found myself mesmerized by her every gesture, hanging on her every word. I listened enraptured whenever she presented her latest theory. At the end of the day, the reason I never called her by her name was because I was too embarrassed. I admired her, longed for her. I didn't want to admit to myself. Only now do I realize the truth. I love her. And that is why I want so desperately to save her. She's not just a fellow lab member. To me, Kurisu is far more than that. And yet, I have no choice. In the end, everything she said was right.
俺はお前を助けられない。すまない。
In a desperate attempt to hold back my tears, I bite my lip tightly. The taste of blood spreads through my mouth.
なんでよりによってクリスなんだって思う。くそ。
I pound my fist on the table. Silence. Nothing moves. Outside the window is only darkness. Is this what it's like to be the only person left in the world?
ねえ岡部、あんたがベータ世界線に行ったら、こうして仲間として一緒に過ごした記憶はマユリや橋田からは消えちゃうのよね。
Kurisu's cheeks start to redden, and she turns away.
岡部は私のこと覚えててくれる？
Her voice is barely a whisper.
お前のことは絶対に忘れない。誰よりも大切な女のことを忘れたりしない。
それって何バカなこと言ってんのよ。
事実だ。
それは証明が必要。それがないと私は方程式を用意できない。
Kurisu's getting flustered for some reason.
ACTH の分泌過剰になり、ガンマ波から確率共鳴が起きてヒルベルト曲線のハウストルフ次元は無限大と仮定されるわけだから、つまり全近線はポジトロン断層法で計測して。
That is, we can measure the asymptotic line with positron emission tomography.
クリス。
I speak her name. Our eyes meet.
俺はお前が好きだ。
Kurisu looks away. Her face is bright red.
お前は
言いますと？
お前は俺のことどう思ってる？
知りたいのか？
Kurisu suddenly looks me straight in the eye. Her face is still red, but her expression is firm. She walks right up to me, grabs me by the collar, and jerks me toward her.
目を閉じろ。
Did I make her mad? Perhaps producer hates me for some reason. Maybe she really did mean all those insults she said to me. That would be really sad. I slowly lick my trembling lips and timidly try to ask the question.
なぜ目を。
いいから閉じなさいよ。
I do as I'm told, though I still don't know why she's so angry. My collar is still in Kurisa's grip. Abruptly, I feel a soft sensation against my lips. The faint scent of citrus tickles my nose. When I open my eyes in surprise, I see Kurisu's face scant millimeters away. And then, I understand what has happened. She's kissing me. Her lips are very warm. My mind goes blank. I'm unable to think. I want to stay like this forever. But soon, our lips separate. Kurisu looks down shyly.
別にしたくてしたんじゃないから。たださっき約束したでしょ。私のこと忘れないでって。より強烈な感情とともに海馬に記名されたエピソード記憶は忘却されにくいのよ。それに岡部は変態童貞だから、ファーストキスのことについて聖地化リハーサルが行われるはずで、それはすぐに長期記憶になってそうそう忘れないかって思って。それでどうしても岡部にだけは私のこと忘れてほしくなかったから。
My heart fills with love for Kurisu as she makes her frantic excuses. What a relief. Kurisu wasn't mad. She was just trying to hide her embarrassment. I want to be with her even more. I want to talk with her even more. I want to learn even more about her. But I know that wish can never come true. My chest tightens. I feel like I'm suffocating, desperate to keep my emotions under control. I place my own hands on top of Kurisu's, which are still grabbing my collar.
残念だったな。俺はこれがファーストキスではない。
生意気な童貞のくせに。
うるさい、少女。
I remember playfully kissing Mayuri in elementary school. And just a little while ago, I forcibly kissed Moeka to silence her. But that was on another world line. And now it never happened, so I guess it doesn't count.
そうか。あんたは初めてじゃなかったのね。
そうだ。だから今のは印象としては弱い。長期記憶にはならないかもしれない。
I'm lying, of course. I've never felt such an intense kiss as that. The shock was like the lightning bolt to the brain. But still, I'm lying. Because if I miss this opportunity, I'll never be able to touch Kurisu again. This is my last chance.
だからもう一度だ。
Kurisu fidgets. She usually glares at me harshly, but now she's avoiding my eyes.
絶対に 忘れたくないから念には念を入れる。
I decide to take the initiative. I wrap my arm gently around Caduceus' waist and pull her slender body towards mine, against mine.
それならしょうがないな。
Caduceus looks up at me shyly.
キスだけどうぞ。
What is she worried about? What is she worried about? What is she worried I'll do?
ちゃんとその優しくして。
I run my fingers softly through her hair. Then I slowly bend down.
お金。
We're both shy, so we end up pecking at each other's lips like two small birds. Then we draw back and look at each other. Kadisu's eyes are wet. Tears are running down her cheeks. I kiss them away. They're salty.
忘れないで。
We press our lips together again. Stronger than the first time. Longer than the first time. I never want to let go. We embrace each other tightly. Our feelings too powerful to contain. We seek each other's warmth again and again. Locked in our embrace, we feel each other's breath. We feel each other's scent. We feel each other's taste.
時間が
Caduceus' whisper resonates through our embrace.
あっという間に過ぎていく。今だけはアインシュタインに文句を言いたい気分。時間は絶対的じゃない。アインシュタインは時間が人や状況によって長くなったり短くなったりするものなんだって科学的に証明した。ねえ岡部、相対性理論ってとてもロマンチックでとても切ないものだね。
How does Kurisu feel about me? In the end, she never really answered my question. Early morning. Akihabara Station. Kurisu is standing before the entrance with a huge suitcase beside her. She waves to me shyly as I approach. Then she blushes and shoots me her usual glare. After that kiss, Kurisu went back to her hotel room to pack. That suitcase must hold everything she brought to Japan. She's going back to America.
それじゃ
マユリとダルは本当に呼ばなくていいのか？
なんだかみんなに見送られると辛くなるから。岡部だけなら何のためらいもなく日本を立てる。ジョークよ。
Kurisu looks like she's about to cry. I'm sure I look just as sad, but I won't cry. I don't have that right.
手土産だ。持っていけ。
I hand her future gadget number 2, the bamboo helicam. It's a bamboo helicopter equipped with a CCD camera, which allows us to record video in the air, a truly groundbreaking invention. But sadly, due to its constant high-speed rotation, the video it produces tends to cause motion sickness.
いらねえ。
いいから。そんなにかさばるわけじゃないし。
I wanted to give her future gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball, but it was too big. Producer accepts bamboo helicam with a strange smile.
しょうがないから受け取っておく。
And then, silence. No words of farewell. We just look at each other.
青森一緒に行けなかったな。
うん。でもこの2週間なんだかんだで楽しかった。マユリア、橋田によろしくね。
Producer spreads her arms wide. Without a moment's hesitation, I step forward and embrace the girl genius one last time.
岡部、頑張って。
元気で。
Producer smiles faintly, then turns and walks towards the entrance, with suitcase in hand. I watch her go, unable to move a muscle. I want to stop her. I want to wrap my arms around her and tell her to stay with me forever. But I can't. This is what we decided. To save Mayuri. To save the future. I'm sorry, Kurisu. I can't save you. Kurisu will disappear. She'll be left behind on this world line. There is no place for her in the coming world.
俺はマキセ・クリスのことを、マキセ・クリスのぬくもりを絶対に忘れない。
I don't know whether Kurisu hears my words. She keeps walking. Stride steady. Stride steady. Back straight. Long, silky hair fluttering in the wind. She's quickly fading into the distance. But I can tell. I see her shoulders trembling. We will never meet again. Our world lines will never cross again. I'm glad I met you, Kurisu. I would have been lost without you. I love you. Goodbye. I stand there in the entrance as commuters file past. Long after she has vanished from sight. Afraid that any emotion, any thought, might cause the tears to fall.
それではこれよりオペレーションベルダンディ最終フェーズを開始する。
Mayuri and Daru turn to me and nod. Today is the last day of Komima. Daru wanted to attend, of course, but a little begging convinced him to prioritize the operation. I take a look around the lab. These 20 days have been madness. It's incredible to think at one point, this lab had a whole 8 members. And now, we're back to 3. The memories we made, the experiences we shared. To save Mayuri, I will undo them all. There is sorrow in me, and guilt. I engrave them deep inside my heart. I'll never forget, I mustn't forget, these long yet short summer days. But still, I choose to erase our memories. I choose to return everything back to normal. Suzuha's mission is irrelevant. I'm not doing this for the future. As long as Mayuri lives, nothing else matters.
ダル、始めてくれ。
いいんだな。
ああ。
大きいドキ。
Daru starts typing on the IBM 5100. It's already connected to his main computer. This will get us into CERN's central database, where they keep the data that they mine with Echelon. There, we will locate the first email I sent on July 28th, and erase all trace of its existence. With this, I can reach the Beta World line. At last. Mayuri will be safe. I look at Mayuri. She's on the couch, sitting straight as a ramrod, with her grandmother's pocket watch pressed to her ear, her eyes closed. Whenever Mayuri wants to stay calm down, she listens to the sound of that pocket watch. earlier. I told Mayuri everything. I guess she's come to terms with it, in her own way. The actual work I've left to Dadu. No problem there. While waiting for him to finish, I walk out into the development room. In the center of the room is the time leap machine. I squat down and gently brush my fingers against the microwave surface. It's cool to the touch. I've made irreplaceable friends because of this thing. And because of this thing, I've hurt them. But I don't want to blame the tool. It's how you use the tool that matters. And I've got to admit, it saved me more than once. But still. Once this is over, I'll destroy the time leap machine. We must never make the same mistakes again.
オカリン見つけた。待ってやったぞこれ。
あったのか。俺が送った D メールが。
しっかり残ってるよ。
Dadu points to a string of characters. My name is there, followed by the message I wrote about Kulisu's death. 3 lines total, each 12 characters long. This had led Cern to our doorstep. At FB's instruction, Moeka and the Rounders attacked. If Suzuha is right, then by erasing this data we will escape from the Attractor Field Alpha, where Cern dominates the future. That will take us to Attractor Field Beta. To the Beta world line within its range of convergence. To a future without Mayuri's death. Mayuri is standing next to me, gazing intently at the monitor. He grasps my hand firmly.
大丈夫だ。
She looks anxious, so I pat her head and calm her down.
エンターキーを押せばデータ消せるようになってる。
Dadu stands up and gestures to the open seat.
その儀式はオカリンに譲るわ。
I sit down and face the keyboard. This time, it ends. Kurisu's face floats through my mind. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. Goodbye, Kurisu. Slowly. I raise my right hand and extend my index finger.
勝利の時は来た。
Dadu twitches at my cry.
この俺はあらゆる陰謀に屈せず己の信念を貫きついにラグナロックを戦い抜いたのだ。この勝利のため我が手足となって戦ってくれた仲間たちに感謝を。
One press of this key, and Kurisu will die. I firmly grip my coat at the shoulder, where it has been stitched together with jagged pink thread.
訪れるのは俺が望んだ世界なり。
I wish for Mayuri to live, and Kurisu to die. That is the truth, and I must never forget it.
すべてはシュタインズゲートの選択である。
This is the choice of Okabe Rintaro.
世界は再構成される。
I swing down my index finger. At the exact same time, I hear the lab door open. My eyes dart towards the sound. There, in the doorway, stands Kurisu. Her face is flushed. Was she running? Why is she here? She should be on her way to the airport right now. Kurisu is looking at me. Her eyes are glistening. Her face is all smiles. Did she come back for me? In a split second of frozen time, I imagine I hear her voice. We didn't say goodbye, she says. Immediately afterward, my finger strikes the enter key. The world starts to warp. The timeline is being rewritten. I feel my consciousness being sucked into the vortex. Eating Steiner. Divergence is changing. The warp accelerates. Kurisu. Daru. Mayuri. Everything inside the lab is shifting. Color fades as my consciousness leaves this world line. I turn to face Kurisu, desperate to burn this last sight of her into my eyes. She raises her hand.
さよなら。私も岡部のことが。
The world gradually stops spinning. Little by little, color returns. I look to the door. She was standing there just a moment ago. My assistant, Christina, Makise Kurisu. Now she is gone, vanished like a dream. I look around the room. Next to me is Daru. Behind me is Mayuri. Everything is where it should be. It looks like nothing has changed at all. I gently touch my cold shoulder, where Kurisu fixed a torn seam. It's gone. My coat isn't torn. The stitches, uneven from having been sewn in the dark, have disappeared. There's no trace of that ridiculous pink thread. I stand up and head to the development room. Underneath the table, the time leap machine. No. That's not the time leap machine. That's the phone wave, name subject to change. The upgrades Kurisu made are gone. Nothing has changed. This world is exactly the same. In all respects save one. Kurisu was never here. Every trace of her has vanished. Kurisu is nowhere now. Nowhere. Except in my memories. Mayuri and Daru are looking at me.
なあ、ラボメンナンバー004は誰だっけ？
I need to ask. Even though I know what the answer will be.
オカリン、ラボメンには004の人はいないよ。
それとも名前すら明かされてない隠れメンバーが幼女なら許す。
いや、
I knew that it would be like this. But the fact they forgot her existence is so saddening. So frightening. Am I the only person in the world who remembers Makise Kurisu as lab member 004? I won't forget. I alone will live with her memory engraved on my heart. Now, time to proclaim my triumph. There are still things that must be done. And many sacrifices were made to get here. But despite all that, this is my victory. I have won. Mayuri and Daru stared in wonder at my abrupt laughter.
今ここにラグナロックの勝敗は決した。この俺、狂気のマッドサイエンティストである法王院京馬は、そのアインシュタインにも匹敵する IQ170 の霊理なる頭脳により、機関及びセレンのあらゆる攻撃に対し時空を操ることで完全に勝利したのだ。まさに俺は神に等しき存在となった。そしてたどり着いたこの大いなる地平、我が野望が叶う世界、世界の支配構造はリセットされ、混沌の未来が待つであろう。これこそがシュタインズ。
オカリン、
Mayuri suddenly throws her arms around me. I freeze, utterly taken aback. Daru looks as confused as I am. Mayuri looks up at me and smiles. It's the gentlest smile I've ever seen.
もういいんだよ。
何を言ってるんだ。俺は今華麗なる勝利宣言を。
だって今のオカリン泣き出しそうな顔してるんだもん。ねえ、無理しないで。前にも言ったよね。マユシーはオカリンの重荷にはなりたくないって。もうその口調続けなくてもいいんだよ。辛いなら普通に戻ってオカリンの心をね、さらけ出してもいいんだよ。
俺は
もうマユシーのことは気にしなくていいから。マユシーは大丈夫だから。オカリンはね、オカリンのために泣いてもいいんだからね。何があったのかはわからないけど、泣いてもいいんだよ。
And just like that, the mask shatters. All it took was one word from Mayuri. Mayuri, the sister I never had. The girl who always needed my protection. I had to save her. That was my purpose. I even sacrificed the girl I loved. But now, I finally realized that it's over. Mayuri is safe. I'm free. Once more, I see Kurisu's face in my mind's eye. I recall the warmth of her body, the softness of her lips, the weight of her last words. One by one, they pound against my heart. I can't bear it anymore.
オカリン、マジで泣いてんの？
My vision blurs. Tears run down my cheeks.
俺は
Tidal wave of emotion crashes over me. Nothing remains to hold it back. I'll never see Kurisu again. That knowledge shreds my heart. I can't hold back my sobs. I can't stop my tears. This is the world I've been searching for. A world where Mayuri does not die. And yet, it is missing the person most precious to me. It's too much. It's too cruel. Why did it have to be Kurisu? Why was I forced to choose? Why did she send me off with a smile? I cling to Mayuri. She strokes my hair gently. I surrender to my grief. 3 days have passed since then, and Mayuri is still alive. Moeka and the rounders have not attacked, and Tenoji has shown no sign of moving against us. Daru has been visiting May Queen as usual, while Mayuri has been working on costume designs for the next Kamiyama. Everything is back to normal. Everything. Save for the hole in my heart.
これで最後だな。
I'm standing by the dumpster out back of the lab. We just finished dumping the last of the trash. This morning, I called Daru and together we dismantled the phone wave and the IBM 5100.
はあ、もったいねえな。IBN5100 は売ればプレミアつくのに。
それよりね、ラボから電子レンジがなくなっちゃったよ。マユシーはもうジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを食べられないのです。ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンワン。ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンワン。
電子レンジぐらい拾ってくればいいだろう。
We no longer need the phone wave. That miraculous time machine built by coincidence. It brought Kurisu into my life. But at the same time, it made many people suffer. It must never be used again. Not by me. Not by anyone. It's time for the phone wave to die, and with it, the insane mad scientist Hoin Kyoma, Lord of Space and Time. I recall what Kurisu once said.
これまでの自分を否定したくないの。たとえ失敗ばかりだったとしても、それを含めて今の自分があるんだから。
I gazed once more upon the scrap heap that was future gadget number 8. We stripped it down to the last bolt and circuit board. Surely, no one can rebuild it now. Time travel is too much power for any human to wield. We don't need D-mails or time leaps. Even if nothing in the future is guaranteed. Even though I may die tomorrow. Life was never meant to be redone. And that's fine by me. Wouldn't you say so too, Kurisu? I look up at the sky. Even though it's the middle of the day, I can see a single star shining. Maybe it's Venus. Which suddenly reminds me.
過去にだって今すぐ行けますよ。夜になったら望遠鏡で空を覗いてみてください。何万年も前の光を見ることができるでしょう。
Every night, we casually travel through time. That's what Kurisu said. Each and every word she spoke, I carve into my heart. I'll never let them slip from memory, for as long as my life endures.
クリスティーナ。
おい、もしもし。誰だ？僕がお父さん？君の？何言ってんの？岡部倫太郎に変われ？なあ、オカリン。謎の女が変わってくれってさ。
誰だ？
お願い、今すぐラジカンの屋上に来て。
だから誰だよ。
私は2036年から来た。そこにいる橋田至の娘。名前は天音鈴葉。
ちょっと待て。鈴葉が。なんでここにいるんだ？
Dave. Well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Next week, we will open the Steins Gate. Good evening, and good night. El Sai Kangaroo.